Hey, good morning everyone. Today is the start of day 39. We are here in Buena Vista. I'm sure I'm still saying it wrong, but it looks nice so far. So we stayed at the Budget Inn. We have three beds. This is it was okay. Yeah, drinking beer.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Like the Germans do every morning.
Yep, that's what's for breakfast, beer. And this is White Walker's
Pumpsraum.
nice room. What'd you say?
Pumpsraum.
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 Pumpsraum. Sure. So he's got his own sink, his nice little closet. Hey, there's a blanket in here. All right. He's got his nice lamp. Why don't you show everyone sitting in your bed? I wonder what he was doing last night. So, and the bathroom's the bathroom, but does have a refrigerator and microwave from the 1980s. So we are trying to figure out what White Walker's going to do. He's still got bad shin splints, and why don't you tell them what the three options are? What are our three options we talked about?
Cut my leg.
Yep.
Replace it with a trekking pole.
Okay, that's option number one.
Hitchhike to Waynesboro.
Option number two.
Or try and die.
Yeah, option number three. So there's really two big climbs left coming out of here until probably the White Mountains. Long time. We have to go up 3 ridges. Which is not as big of the problem as going down. There's a big hill, mountain going down, the Priest, which goes down, what is it, how many feet and how many miles?
4 miles, 4.5 miles, and over 3,000.
Yeah, which is going to be a problem for his shin. So, anyway, we're going to eat breakfast and talk about it some more, but there's a possibility that White Walker will hitch up to Waynesboro, and me and Bear Whisper, or Pacemaker, whichever. Pacemaker. We'll be doing a 2-day hike to Waynesboro, right?
60 miles.
60 miles, 2 days. All right. Actually, it's 66.
Oh, sounds more better.
All right. So anyway, good night last night. We ate at Burger King, and the German boys were very happy because the chicken nuggets weren't 10 euros like they are back in Germany. So it was good. But anyway, we are, we'll figure out, but we'll get back on the trail. It's going to be a little later, but we'll see what happens. But we got nice weather. It's supposed to be nice tomorrow too, guys, by the way. No rain tomorrow.
Yeah.
Very nice. So that's good. All right, well, we didn't have as exciting a night as the night before. I don't know how many nights will be as exciting as it was when we stayed at Harrison Spring, but we will see. All right, guys, well, this is Bigfoot, Pacemaker, and Bear Whisperer, and White Walker signing off on the morning, day 39. All right, so we are back on the trail. It's really late. It is 1:30, just before, actually. We are at Punchbowl Mountain Overlook where we stopped yesterday. It's just me and Pacemaker. We hitched out of town, and White Walker got a hitch in like 2 minutes. I swear he's the luckiest hiker on the trail. He can get one like no problem. He says it's because of his butt muscles, his German butt muscles. I don't know, but anyway. Pacemaker is nowhere to be found because he's brown blazing somewhere. For those of you that don't know what brown blazing is, there's lots of different blazes: brown blazes, white blazes, yellow blazes, blue blazes, pink blazes. Brown blazing is when you have to take a poopy in the woods. So he is somewhere around. Maybe we can play Where's Waldo, except where's Pacemaker? I don't know where though. And we are going to get going. So we got a hitch out. It took us 3 different rides to get here. The first was the transit that goes through Buena Vista, and it was 50 cents, and they took us to the end of town. Then the next guy that took us didn't know where the overlook was, and I forgot that it's off of Blue Ridge Parkway, because I forgot what the BRP stood for. I should have known by now. So once I figured that out, he got us to Blue Ridge Parkway, couldn't drive us up the rest of the way because we kind of went the wrong way to Blue Ridge Parkway. We went further south than north. He dropped us off about 15 miles at some campsite off of Blue Ridge Parkway, and we were lucky enough that there was some maintainers that were doing some work off of the AT at that area, and they gave us a ride up here. So they gave us a couple of ice cold waters, which was great, and wish us the best of luck. So because it's so late, I don't know how many miles we're gonna get in today. We wanted to do 23. If to do that, we'd have to do some night hiking. We do have a 8-pack of hot dogs, so we are going to roast hot dogs on the fire tonight. It's gonna be great. And Pacemaker had a really big breakfast this morning. It consisted of, at Burger King, an ultimate breakfast with hash browns, small orange juice, 2 croissant sandwiches, and then when he got done eating that, it turned to lunch. So he got 2 cheeseburgers, a 10-piece nugget, a smoothie, and then we went back to our hotel to check out. We had half of a pizza left from last night. He ate a half a pizza. He had 3 beers and drank the rest of the Coca-Cola that was left in the liter bottle. And then he went back across the street to the gas station, and he had an orange dreamsicle. So we were trying to calculate how many calories he had. I'm guessing, without knowing the calorie counts, it's maybe like 5,000 calories, maybe more. I have no clue. Yeah, so he should have lots of energy today. We're supposed to be hiking through a beautiful section. The guy that gave us a hitch into town yesterday maintains a section coming up, and told us that there were settlers that had made their homes right off the trail, so we should be passing places that used to be inhabited by these folks, and I can't remember exactly who they were. But anyway, it's supposed to be really beautiful. And then we're supposed to come to a lake today, I guess. That's what the maintainers that just dropped us off said, because they maintain this section as well. And then we do a big climb up to Bald Mountain, which is not a bald. It's actually not a bald at all. But the little overlook after that is completely mowed at the top, and we have 360-degree views, so it should be great.
Losing some calories.
He's losing some calories. He needed to lose some calories. So, this is his hand sanitizer. Why don't you use it for the first time? Isn't that pretty?
Oh yeah.
I bought that for him. Oh, and it's pink. Even better. It should be a fun day. So, White Walker is waiting for us in Waynesboro. Goal is smells good. See, I told you. Goal is to get there by Thursday morning. So we got to do 66 miles in under 2 days now. So we'll see what happens. And then I'm gonna keep on going. And they will meet me and my brother when my parents drop us off after the weekend of my double day 0. Somewhere in the middle part of Shenandoah. So, all right, well, that's kind of a recap of the morning and what's going on and what we're doing today. But we should have a lot to look at today. It's beautiful. It's gonna be great, and we will see you guys a little later. This is Bigfoot and Pacemaker signing off. All right, so we're back, and we are at a lake. I don't know which lake. I didn't bring my mat down here. We've been following this lake for maybe a mile, maybe a little less, and this is a great campsite. So There isn't one spot, one trail that went down to the lake, and I thought I would miss it. But at the very end of it, because I think this is the end of the lake, it goes down, well, there's a trail, and it goes down maybe 1/10 of a mile into this bay right over here. And the bay kind of looks a little green, so we moved, kept on going down the path, and it went just around the edge of the water and came to this campsite. This is a perfect campsite. And me and Pacemaker are going to jump in here, show you kind of what the lake looks like. This reminds me of back up in northern Minnesota in the Boundary Waters, like my favorite place. Looks exactly the same, except maybe not as many tall mountains, which here are small mountains, but it's great. So I am going to do the first video of Pacemaker jumping in, and then I jump in right after.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going in his undies. Oh no.
Oh no.
That's the European thing to do.
What?
I said that's the European thing to do. All right. Do this. I will tape.
Okay. So leave my undies on.
Yeah. Please, for my sake.
Okay. You wanna see my breakfast?
It's still there. How does it feel?
Very good. Not that cold as the spring.
Oh, really? There was a spring just a little ways up, maybe 1/4 of a mile, and it was really refreshing. All right, jump underneath, for there's a camera.
One.
3. Woo! Yeah! Woo! Okay, my turn. I'll be back.
So now Bigfoot's turn to go into beautiful lake.
Are we doing the countdown again?
Yeah.
Make some bubbles.
What's this? Make a whirlpool out of it.
Yeah. All right, are we doing countdown?
Yeah, just do it.
Okay, 1. Or how are we doing in German?
1,
1,
2,
2,
3.
3. Woo! Yeah! Woo, woo, woo! It feels great! Woo!
Oh yeah.
Yeah, highly recommend. This is really good. Hey guys, we're on top of Coal Mountain here, and with the famous Pacemaker. And we saw these 3 were on our bus together on the shuttle, one of our 3 shuttles today. What were you guys' trail names? I don't know if we asked.
I'm yours truly.
Yours truly? Okay.
I'm Hey Girl.
Hey girl.
Hatchet.
Hatchet.
Yep.
All right. And obviously Bigfoot. So we are on top of Coal Mountain. The guy that gave us a shuttle yesterday maintains this mountain right up here and told us that they mow everything on the top. So we have excellent views, and we got up here for sunset. So we're going to stay up here. We got 8 wieners. Well, if you ask the gentleman, 9 wieners. And we are going to find somewhere to cook them after the sunset. And yeah, well, we're about 15 miles in, so our goal, I guess, is whatever, maybe getting 20 something in, but we're going to cook 9 wieners, and
Maybe 8.
maybe 8, and then
Just have 8 pounds.
oh, that's right. Now we only have 8 buns. So then we are going to do some night hiking and then stop to whatever. But tomorrow's going to be a big day, so we'll see. All right, well, we are going to enjoy the sunset now. This is amazing view here. He said we have 360-degree views, but we got a little tree, some trees back here, but I'm sure it looks lovely. So, but the sun is this way. So, all right, guys, we'll check back later. Bigfoot out. Hey, good morning, everyone. It's day 40. Me and Pacemaker last night made it to What's the name of this? Something Spring Road. I probably should have checked before I started my video. Greasy Spring Road. It's not there's no camping here really, but we didn't get here until like 1:30 in the morning. So we didn't start till 1:30 yesterday. So yeah, it took us 12 hours to go like 21 miles. But we stopped at the lake and swam, which was great. And then at the top of Coal Mountain had some awesome views. We got up there before sunset and we watched the sunset with 3 other hikers that we had met on the shuttle leaving out of town. So then we talked with them probably for at least an hour, and then we went 1.2 miles down to let's see, a campground which had water, a hot campground, and Pacemaker went down and got our water, and I started a fire, and then the 3 people that we saw at Coal Mountain came down, and all 5 of us sat around a fire and we roasted our 8 hot dogs. So because we brought 8 hot dogs from town, and it was really awesome. And we sat there till I don't know, 3 hours, something like that, 2.5 hours, and then we left there finally at like midnight or maybe, and spent an hour and a half night hiking last night. So we had a lot of fun yesterday. Took our time in the places we needed to. We got up Bald Mountain in about an hour and a half, maybe a little bit under. We were going really fast. That's the second last biggest climb. We have one more big climb, and then it's done. We will hit 4,000 feet today elevation for the last time for about 1,000 miles, all the way until we get to New Hampshire. So pretty crazy actually. Our plan today is to do maybe 32 miles and get to a mile marker 849. I don't remember what it's called, but there's a good view there. No water, but there's water right before, and that will give us about a 12 mile 11 mile little hike into Waynesboro tomorrow. And if we get there early enough, I'll stop in for breakfast with the boys, maybe Crackle Barrel, and then I'll keep on heading up into Shenandoah, and then I'll meet the Germans somewhere around mile marker 908 on Monday morning. So but this is we literally camped on a road last night. This is what happens when it's 1:30 in the morning. You just want to set up your tent and you don't really give a crap what it looks like, where it's at, because you just want to go to bed. So yeah, that didn't work out very well, but it held and it was just fine. So anyway, it's a beautiful day. I don't even see a cloud in the sky. We're gonna hit the Priest today. The first 16 miles today are what we call fun miles. No big climbs, really easy, all the way down Priest, and then we got to go up 3 ridges, which is going to be really, really tough. But it's the last big climb, and then we'll be done. So, all right, guys. Well, we will see you a little later. Say bye to the camera, Pacemaker.
Bye-bye.
And what about the bear?
There was no bear tonight.
Oh, you didn't see sees his eyes.
No eyes tonight.
Oh,
Maybe,
how sad.
Maybe next night.
Oh, okay,
It will be.
for sure.
Yeah.
Did you have something for the bear?
No, we eat our wieners yesterday.
So no, you didn't save a wiener for the bear.
There's no wiener left for the bear.
Oh no. All right, guys, we will check back a little later. This is Pacemaker and Bigfoot out. Hey guys, so we are on top of Spy Rock, me and Pacemaker. We are maybe 7 miles or so in from the day. Coming up to Spy Rock, you basically you do this rock scramble, which was really fun, for maybe a few hundred yards, and this is the view that you get rewarded with when you get to the top. Wow. Taking some pictures?
Yeah, some selfies.
Oh yeah. Oh man. So we were going to take lunch at the Priest, but oh, and you got some water down here too that looks really nice. So we were going to take lunch at the Priest, but we got to spend some time up at this view. It's just beautiful. So it's been relatively easy today so far. It's going to be easy until we get to the bottom of the Priest and we have to go up 3 ridges, and then it's going to be really tough. It's the last big climb for 1,000 miles, so I think we can handle it. So we're going to take some lunch up here and enjoy it, and then we'll be on our merry way. All right, Bigfoot Pacemaker out. Oh yeah. Hey guys, we are at the top of 3 ridges and it was a doozy. What'd you say?
Maybe they want to see it from Buena.
We are having a little too much fun. So it took us about 2.5 hours to get from the bottom to the top. I think it was 7.5, 8 miles. No, 7 miles. And the first 1,000 feet, 1.7 miles up the first ridge, we just exploded through in 38 minutes. And then it goes down to the shelter, and then you climb your second ridge, which is where it gets tough. There's so many rocks, scrambling. I think this was the toughest one that we've done so far on the AT. But we are done with big climbs for a very long time. I'm sure that there's a climb somewhere here or there before we get to New Hampshire that's 1,000 feet, but nothing touches 4,000 feet until New Hampshire, and we're really happy. But man, be ready for this one. Woo! So it's just after 7. It's about 4 miles and change to Reed's Gap, which is where Devil's Backbone Brewery is. And I didn't know that we would be able to get there before they close at 9, but because we went through that 3 ridges about a half an hour faster than I thought, we might have a chance, but I still doubt it. But we're gonna give them a call and find out if they really do close at 9, because the times on AWOL's book isn't always right. But man, it feels good to be done with this. It is the tough part of Virginia is over. I will tell you that the last 200 miles of Virginia, maybe 100, basically I think wherever you hit Parisburg, which I think is like 634 or something, all the way to here, so yeah, 200 miles. It's not easy. It's very similar to the first section. Before that is easy, the southern part of Virginia, but the last 150 miles of Virginia looks not bad. So, but we are just glad to be done with it. So there are some pretty good views coming up 3 ridges. We did stop and enjoy them, but we really wanted to get done with this last mountain. But seriously, there are so many rocks coming up here. You'll go down Priest and you'll think, oh man, I'm so glad I'm not going up this one, but Priest would be so much better than going up 3 ridges. So southbounders have it better, I think. All right, well, hopefully we can make it to Devil's Backbone, because we want to camp there and eat and drink, but we'll see what happens. All right, guys, this is Bigfoot and Pacemaker signing off. All right, guys, so we are at Hanging Rock Overlook, coming down on off of 3 ridges. So that is the top of 3 ridges. Those are the ridges that we just climbed up. And I don't know if you can see on the very bottom of the valley is a couple of houses. That's where we literally like cross right next to those, and then going up that ridge right at the top there is the priest. So, but this is amazing, amazing view right now. Wow. All right, guys. So we are approaching Maupin Field Shelter, mile marker 840.5, and we decided we're going to stop there for the night. We're not going to go to Devil's Backbone because we're going to miss it. They close at 9, so we'll make for about a 20 to 21 mile day tomorrow. But we should be able to do that, get in sometime around 2, since it looks pretty easy. So I think we just send one part another 1,000, 1,500 elevation, so not bad. So good day, one big climb that really was highlight of the day, but we're happy with another 24.5 miles, whatever it is. So we're done with the tough stretch of Virginia. Then we'll get to Waynesboro tomorrow, and my parents booked a hotel for a couple nights in Waynesboro. So what I'm gonna do is hike on Friday, try to get as many miles as I can. They'll pick me up, and I'll go back to Waynesboro for 00. So, and then my brother will join me. So, all right. Well, this is Bigfoot and Pacemaker signing off on day 40. Have a good night, everyone. Hey, good morning, everyone. It's day 41. It's Thursday, June 2nd. We're in June. Me and Pacemaker left the shelter at 7 o'clock, and we are maybe a mile and a half in today. There's about a 400-foot climb coming out of what was the name of the shelter last night? Maupin Field Shelter, I think. Yeah, I think that's what it was. And that is literally the highest climb for the day. We do climb, I think, back over 3,000 feet, but it's over a long period of time, and it kind of goes up and flat, up and flat, so I'm not counting that because it breaks it up so much. But it was such an easy climb this morning. So we got 20.5 miles to get to Waynesboro, 20.8 to be exact, from where we stayed, and things are looking like it's going to be a very flat day. So me and Pacemaker have a name for the miles that don't require much effort. What do we call those, Pacemaker?
Fun miles.
Fun miles. All miles are fun, but those are especially fun. So won't have a lot of challenges today, which we're kind of glad about because the last 100 miles have been very challenging. So feeling good. We're getting low on food. I think we planned this last food trip perfectly for maybe the first time. We're walking into town with maybe 1.5 pounds of food or something like that. I think he's got maybe even a little bit less, so it's all good. But it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day, isn't it, Peacemaker?
It is a perfect day.
We're coming up to Reed's Gap right now. This is where we wanted to make it to last night. And in a perfect world, we would have wanted to be here at around maybe 7 o'clock, so we could have gotten a ride to Devil's Backbone, but that just wasn't happening. So with us taking lunch at Spy Rock, whatever it was called, and restaurant at Priest for a little bit, soaked up our time. But we've been having a lot of fun. We've been spending time at the places, all the nice views. Been taking lunch every day, and we're still getting our miles in. So yeah, it's been good. So we will see you a little bit down the trail. We're excited about going to Waynesboro. There's supposed to be a really good Chinese buffet, all you can eat, and we are going to figure out how much Pacemaker is going to eat today. White Walker's calculating the calories that he ate when we left the town last, but we don't have that number yet. But again, I thought somewhere in the 5,000 to 6,000 calorie range for his meal. Maybe he'll beat that. All right, guys. Well, we're going to keep on trekking. We'll see you down the trail. Bigfoot Base Baker out. Hey guys, so what you're looking at is actually this is Three Ridges Overlook, and that's Three Ridges that we climbed yesterday, very top. If the clouds weren't there, you could actually see each of the three ridges. So, but really nice view. I think the clouds would make it look even cooler. So there's a nice trash can here. We're gonna throw away some stuff and be on our way. But very nice. I think this is the Blue Ridge Parkway, right? I think we're on the Blue Ridge Parkway. Let me check. Yep, Blue Ridge Parkway 13.1. I'll tell you, there's some amazing views on the Blue Ridge Parkway. So that would be a good scenic route to drive in the car that you could just see a lot going through the northern part here of Virginia. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Hey guys, we are climbing up Humpback Mountain right now, and this is the view. You can't see a ton because of the clouds coming in, but it looks really cool. And right down there, not sure if you can see, maybe 15 feet down, 10 feet down, there's a rattlesnake. First one we actually have seen. We've seen a lot of notes on rocks saying there's a rattlesnake up the trail 15 feet, but we actually haven't seen one. So, but he's right there. We are not going down there. I wonder if I can get him to move. Maybe he's dead. Maybe you should go down there.
Oh no, maybe tomorrow.
Okay, you can sleep down there.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. Oh yeah, okay. Please, Mr. Rattlesnake, don't bite us. See, you talk to the bears, I talk to the rattlesnakes.
You have to talk to the rattlesnake.
Oh, he's coming!